How you guys doing today? Thank you for joining me on SB252. So all the expectations, all the rumors have now officially come to fruition. The Indianapolis Colts have fired six-year head coach Chuck Pagano, and that is it. After a 4-12 season, the Colts have seen enough, and it definitely was time. The Colts were worse than ever this season. We think about the fact that they didn't have Andrew Luck for pretty much the whole year. In fact, the whole year they didn't have him. But with that dealing with that shoulder injury, he just came out the other day and said he doesn't expect to have surgery. Now that is a player saying it, but let's hope that there's some truth to that statement, because we definitely don't want him to have surgery. But why is that the case? Why does it seem every time we turn our head, Andrew Luck is hurt? It's because this offensive line, the Colts have not put a good interior in front of him to protect him. We know Andrew Luck's the type of quarterback that when he came out of the draft, he was the best quarterback projected since Peyton Manning. We all thought and hailed him to be the next great, the next Tom Brady. Well, maybe not Tom Brady, but the next great quarterback in an elite class. What has happened? Again, I say, offensive line. Just last year, the Colts had the chance at the number one offensive lineman in the draft because everyone passed them up. What did they do? They drafted a corner, a secondary player. I know, listen, Colts, I know you need secondary players. I know you need defense, but the offensive line is what you really need. That's what they should have gotten. We're talking about Chuck Pagano, man, a good guy. Remember, we all know that he fought cancer. I got tons of respect for him in that regard. And even last week against the Ravens, I remember he was on the sideline in a meaningless game on a Saturday for his team, motivating his players, getting fired up, and was pumped up for the game. That's not the issue. His fire's not the issue. It's management. Remember, they fired Grigson, their manager, their GM, right before the season. They hired a new one, so let's hope that the new guy probably won't be fired. Chris Ballard. It'd be kind of awkward to hire him and then fire him along with Chuck Pagano, but we'll see what they do there. It's management. Like I said, I've been mentioning the offensive line. I can't say it enough. They've got to get that offensive line together. They got to figure something out. And let's just hope that the injuries of Andrew Luck and a poor offensive line have not hurt him enough and that he still can be successful in this league. Andrew Luck, first season, 11-5, stellar year, went to the playoffs, lost in the first round. The next year, went to divisional round. And every year he went up, went 11-5 his first three seasons, even went so far to go play Tom Brady in the Patriots in New England, but came up short by a lot. By a lot. But remember, that was the Deflategate game, but still, that probably didn't make the difference in the overall scheme. Andrew Luck and the Colts have never beaten the Patriots and Tom Brady in his era. In fact, they had a lot of problems with him when Peyton Manning was the quarterback. So, Andrew Luck, the Colts, let's hope it's not too late to fix this team. The only guys that really panned out were for this guys that they drafted for Andrew Luck on offense. Allen didn't really work out. Fleener was good for a while, and Allen was good for a while, but T.Y. Hilton was the only stud that proved to be in the end of the day. So, Colts, figure something out. Hire a pretty decent coach. Chuck Pagano, not a bad coach. I really blame the management on this one. They did some poor managing. Chuck Pagano, you got to put some of the blame on him as well. But 4-12 season, that's just not going to cut it for the Colts. Anyway, thank you guys for watching SB252. Talk to you guys later.